Hello, I'm Green.
And I'm purple.
Welcome back to Green and Purple. Welcome back to Maldita Castilla. And, let's get right into it, right?
Yep, this is the bonus stage.
Yay!
Gotta kill these little crickets. Oh dear.
I never liked crickets.
I never did either.
I mean, crickets are just nothing against crickets. Well, I mean, everything against crickets. I hate them. They're noisy and gross, and I don't... Just like, what are you? What is your point here?
So, this is actually my favorite chapter.
This is your favorite chapter?
Yes.
Oh, dry bones here.
Only you can kill them.
You can kill dry bones in very specific situations.
Yeah, okay, here's the weird thing about dry bones. Like, if you're playing a normal standard Mario game, they're impervious to fire. But if you're playing a Paper Mario game, that's what they're weak against.
That's what they're weak against?
Yeah, if you use fire on
I didn't remember that.
If you use fire on the dry bones in a Paper Mario game, it does like extra damage to them.
Interesting.
Yeah, remember this guy? We're only on the third stage, we're already refighting mid-bosses.
In Infamous 2, there's bosses early on in the game, and then you'll get to late stages of the game, and then those bosses, you'll just see like 3 of them, just like in a normal fight. And I'm just like, alright, that maybe chill out a little bit, Infamous 2.
So, sorry about the first episode with the audio thing. We're doing something different with the recording on this.
Yeah, because we learned from recording To the Moon that recording with our normal techniques from PC is a little bit, I don't know, it's not very reliable. So we're trying a new way, and it seems to be working a lot better, but we're still kind of getting used to the audio and balancing it out so that you can hear us all very well, clearly. So hopefully it's better in this episode, but if you're listening to it now and you're like, I can't hear them, it means we haven't figured it out yet.
Alright, oh, I forgot about him.
What a punk.
Yep, okay, there we go. Alright, so...
Will they not respawn whenever you're, like, standing in front of them?
Right, you have to get a certain distance away from them for them to get back up.
Well, that's nice of them.
So, to get the Morris tier on this chapter, you want to not go down on that first section, and you want to go over here to this bedroom. Watch out for the lost souls. And get this key here. We have to say bye to our fairy friend, though.
Oh, so can you only have, like, one of those little item things up there at a
Yeah,
time?
yeah. Okay.
So as soon as you picked up the key, she was like, you know what? No.
This is over.
Ooh. See, if I was him at this point, I'd be like, alright,
I'm done.
I'm heading home.
This is not worth it. Screw Castilla.
I feel like we're probably butchering the Spanish language.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Any Spanish speakers out there, we're sorry.
Ah!
Ooh, careful now.
Don't worry, there's food here. There we go.
Nice. Too bad it's not wall chicken like Castlevania.
Oh, by the way, these guys, don't worry about them. If you get up here, they only know how to shoot downwards.
It's funny because they're facing outward whenever
Yeah.
they pull it back, and then it's just like every time they're like, oh gosh, no.
I missed him! What are you doing there, buddy? Nobody said the undead was smart.
I raised him from the dead, but he just keeps walking into a wall. I don't think people would be as afraid of Frankenstein if he just stood in a corner and walked into a wall.
The harpies are back. They're in the walls.
Caleb, they're in the walls. They're like termites.
Ugh.
Termites are gross.
Yes, they are.
I know we've already talked about crickets being
Go
gross,
away!
but termites are also gross.
Okay, they're gone. Okay, this is what you need the key for. You need it over here. Unlock this. Watch out for this guy.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's like a kamikaze type deal. And the Morris tier is right here.
So you can't open that little gate unless...
Without the key, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is actually my first example of like how this game's actually pretty forgiving. You see how I just got the Morris tier? So if I died here, I would
still have it?
I would still have it.
Okay. That is nice.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
When you get hit.
Wait for it.
Oh, fun loving in the fun life, loving the one.
Oh God!
Just every time you hit him.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Hip. Hip. There. Oh, by the way, this Donnie here has a little bit of Mega Man syndrome. Those spikes will instantly kill me.
Ooh. Will you explode into circles and go... Wong, 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 wong?
I'll explode into blood.
Caleb, I didn't know there was blood in this game.
Guess what? Manicore.
Manticore? That guy's awesome.
This guy's easy, though.
Man, what if the Chronicles of Narnia had that instead of, like, Aslan?
A Manticore? That would be awesome.
Man, that movie series would have done so much better.
And obviously, Manticores are from Greek mythology.
What happened to the... Why didn't they make more Narnia movies?
They did badly.
The first one was good.
Oh, no. Does this remind you of something?
It's the Moa heads. They're back. And they're still shooting Cheerios. Bah. Bah.
Bah. Bah. Nope.
What is it... Why do game designers, when they're like, man, what kind of, like, dangerous projectile can we put into this game? I don't know, bubbles.
Everybody hates bubbles, right?
How about the least harmful thing in, like, history? Except for maybe getting soap in your eyes.
There we go.
Oh no, they're burning books.
Yeah, it's
We're in
horrible.
a Nazi castle?
No,
Caleb, we might be in a Nazi castle.
but that was Germany. This is...
Yeah, we think. It's just like The Village. You thought they were in, like, 16th
Okay.
century, and then you find out they're in modern day.
That was bad. Nope.
But at least you had your shield.
True.
It looks like you have your shield all the time, so whenever you get a shield, he just decides to
Duck.
hold it the right way.
Alright, this has a potion that's invincibility, and I need to go. I need to run.
Do you have to have it to complete this
Oh,
section?
dang it.
Okay, it still doesn't protect you from the fire.
Yeah, because that's a bottomless pit. And it's just like Mario. You can have the Starman, but it doesn't protect you from bottomless pits.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't.
Fire bats.
Hup,
At
hup.
least these bats aren't as annoying as the bats in
Ah!
Zelda. Alright then.
That was a weird noise. Ah!
What are the most annoying bats in video games?
Zubats.
I don't know. They're close. I would say it's between Zubats and, like, any bat in a 3D Zelda game.
True. Bats in video games in general are just annoying.
They're just... It seems like they're always just, like, the most annoying and uninspired enemies in the game. Because, I mean, like, who saw Zubat and was like, man, that's a cool-looking Pokemon right there. I
Go
want
away.
that.
Ah!
I mean, like, and Zubat's evolution, Golbat, is literally just a Zubat with a bigger mouth. He's just like, bah! Oh, it's Crazy Quixote.
Hey, you actually said it right.
I know Don Quixote.
Yeah, that's who he's based off of.
You know, Don Quixote.
This is actually my favorite boss in the game. He looks so cool.
He looks like a stick bug. He looks like he's made out of wood.
Okay, he's actually being very kind to me right now.
And now he's the Tin Man. As soon as you say that, he just starts throwing everything. He's like, oh, really? Really? I'm being kind to you. Is that what you say?
Oh, jeez.
Can you not hurt him whenever he's like that?
Yeah, you have to wait for him to get hot.
Oh, okay, so he's hot. I thought he was just made of wood. What is it? Okay, are those like pages?
Yeah, dangerous pages. This attack's easy if he has the higher ground, because you just duck.
But if he had the low ground.
Yeah, it would be bad.
It's one of the few times in battle
There
you
we go.
want the low ground.
Oh, watch out, because he tries to get a little last hit on you there. And boom.
You got it.
Forgotten Castilla!
I
Oh! Oh, God!
smelled too much smoke. Swamp of Malaventura.
Oh, good job.
Thank you.
This stage is kind of tricky. This is when...
I want the next stage just to be like the stereotypical like sewer stage. It's like I don't think they have.
That's not right.
So many games have sewer stages.
Crash Bandicoot. Ow!
I mean, just like most. I think for platformers, something about sewers just screams platformers to most developers.
True. Watch out, we got slimes here. Ow. That's not right. Oh, no. Okay.
I'm turning them all into Pokemon.
Okay, have fun with that.
I don't know why, but Do you remember that one Scooby-Doo episode where, like, he was back... They're, like,
Oh, no.
backstage and there's, like, puppets?
Yeah?
There's, like, a puppet, and the old man at the beginning of the episode was a puppet, too? Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
Kind of?
There's, like, an episode where they're going backstage at a, like, this performance theater, and there's an old man at the beginning and is a puppet, but it turns out at the end that he was a puppet, too. And there's, like, this masked man running around backstage away from them. And, that episode was the only episode of Scooby-Doo that, like, actually scared me as a kid.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but for some reason it just, like, hopped into my memory, right? Like, at this moment. Ooh, that looks precarious.
This part's tricky.
How?
Like that.
Keep going. These turtles are very understanding.
Yes, they are.
And they're really good at holding the weight of a man on their back. You want to pause right here real quick, and we'll come back and complete this stage next time?
Sure.
Okie dokie. We will be back next time, fighting Wobbuffets and whatnot. Goodbye, everybody.
See ya.